Hi guys, I just finished running and it seems like I get my best ideas running, and that's because I'm working my physical body, I'm pumping the blood in my body, and I'm listening to things that are motivational. So it makes sense. Anyway, I'm like, I gotta share this, I gotta tell everyone about this. I'm up to about, I think 23, 24 miles into my 100 miles, and I still have 2.5 months to go. So doing well on that. And I started listening to a book that I've listened to before called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And I've heard incredible things about it. It's very good. And one thing he said, he was talking about a guy in there who bought a dictionary, and then he's cut out the word impossible. Just snipped it out of the dictionary and got rid of it. And it got me to thinking, like, how many times do we set ourselves up for failure before we even start? Or we get started on something, and up here we already have the idea of failure in our mind, that impossible, that not succeeding is even a chance. And we don't even give what we're doing a legitimate chance to survive. I've been talking to somebody, and he has this big project, and he's like, I'm not going to be able to finish on time. He's on a deadline. It's a project that he has to finish by then, and it's a lot of work. He's taken on this project, something he loves doing. But in his mind, he has set up that it's impossible to finish by this date, and it's a big project, and I don't know if I can finish. I don't know if it's going to be done well. I don't know if I'm going to like the product. And with his thinking, this task that he loves doing has become a chore, and he doesn't want to do it. And it's easy for me to sit there next to him and be like, dude, this is something you love doing. Change the story in your head. Change what you're saying. Just tell yourself it's exciting. Tell yourself this opportunity has come to you. Take advantage of that opportunity, the gratitude for this thing that you can do that you love and get paid for it. But instead, the story he has going on is, I don't know if I can finish on time. I don't know if it's going to be good. I don't know if anybody's going to like it. Blah, blah, blah. So, it starts up here. It starts in our mindset. Take failure, take can't, take impossible out of our vocabulary. Because even if it doesn't go the way we want, even though it's not a success in our eyes, even though it doesn't turn out the best way possible, it's not a failure. It is an opportunity to learn. It is an experience. It is something that we can share with other people. It is something that we can use for other people to grow. It is an opportunity for us. And this is something I've struggled with personally. I don't like to feel like a failure, and I will hold myself from trying something, from even trying something new, for fear of it being a failure in my head. So what I've had to do, what I'm learning to do, is to change that idea in my head. That, hey, I try this this project, I try this goal, something at work even, and it doesn't turn out right. Okay. Oh well. To be able to say that is amazing. I heard a story of a girl once, and her dad, every day when she got home from school, would ask her, so where did you fail today? And that sounds so strange to me because in my mind, failure is a bad thing and something to be feared and stay away from at all costs. But her dad would say, where'd you fail today? And she'd be like, oh, maybe, I tried this at school. I walked up to somebody and they gave me a funny look, no big deal. And her dad would applaud that failure. Number one, probably for her attempting it. And number two, for her not letting it keep her from trying new things, from trying other things. So, what is it in your life that you want to do, or you're keeping yourself from doing? Or what is it in your head that you are telling yourself you've already defeated yourself in your head? You've already got it set as a failure, that it's not going to happen the way you want it to. What is it? And then, how can you change the story in your head to look at it as a success or as a learning experience? Everything is impossible until it's done for the first time. Flying in the air, big metal machines flying, was impossible until the Wright brothers did it. Vehicles that you could ride in with a motor that you could sit in were impossible until somebody did it. So, what is it you're keeping yourself from? Change the story in your head. I want to challenge you to do that today. Thanks.